Monday, November the 22nd. I was listening to Prime Minister Abhisit yesterday in his weekly TV program, and I was struck by his emphasis that he had met Hun Sen for the 4th time in the past few months.
Yes.
New York, Brussels, Hanoi, and then Phnom Penh. And he said, I told Hun Sen clearly for the first time that we would not accept his management plan for Khao Phraya as World Heritage, because if the plan is accepted by UNESCO, then it would infringe upon Thailand's territory in that area. And Abhisit said, I told Hun Sen, and for the first time I made it very clear that we would not accept it and that he should appoint people to coordinate with us. It seems that he was very confident and that he is now playing tough with the Cambodians.
It's a pretty strong message for me, but from what emerged from his meeting with Hun Sen last week in Phnom Penh, according to our reporter who was present in Phnom Penh also, apparently a new sweetheart couple had been
suddenly
born, actually, and both leaders have been smiling and very friendly toward each other.
But if I don't see them hugging, like Hun Sen hugging Thaksin, I wouldn't believe that Abhisit and Hun Sen have really come to terms.
They have like a 1-hour meeting on last Wednesday, and Abhisit later had an interview with the Phnom Penh Post, in which he stated very clearly that the problems between the two countries has made a lot of progress, and the relationship between the two countries is much better than ever before.
You notice that the Information Minister of Cambodia appeared on TV with the Thai Information Minister, Kram Praiboon, and Channel 9 this morning. They were talking about a joint concert. So things are patching up.
Basically what Abhisit told Phnom Penh Post that both countries will not try to tackle hard issues first. They try to handle easier issues, and then we can go from there. And then we can build trust and confidence from there. So it could be that, okay, we agree to disagree on certain things, and we may have to agree that when we talk to our media, we have to speak to a different audience, and you have to understand if I say something quite
Don't tell me this is a collusion between Abhisit and Hun Sen playing politics with their conversation thing. You tell your people, I tell my people that we are tough, we're tough against the other. Then of course we're not going to be that tough when we really meet each other.
Well, what Abhisit said, I mean the timing of his statement on yesterday, when he talked to the Thai media, to the Thai people, he was saying that just a couple of days before the yellow shirt is supposed to have a big protest against his government, so he could be speaking to the yellow shirt.
Oh yeah, I can sense that. I can sense that when he said on TV that he gave Hun Sen a real clear statement. He was in fact telling the yellow shirts that what you have been accusing me of is not true. It's not true. I am not going to let Hun Sen take advantage of Thailand.
He was asked by the Phnom Penh Post a similar question about how this probably tiny issue of territory dispute between two countries have been so big politically in both countries. And Abhisit said that no government can allow the other country to just encroach on even a square inch of territory.
That's right. So he's talking politics.
Politics.
Because if you're Prime Minister, you can never allow the perception that you allow the other country to even step on 1 square inch of your territory.
That's right.
But then I think both Hun Sen and Abhisit are veteran politicians, so they know the games and they know what to say at what time with whom.
Yes, and Hun Sen on Wednesday, he was like introducing Abhisit as his key guest.
Really?
Coming to his home, and he announced to his the meeting of ASEAN of the regional leaders that I will have a meeting with Kun Abhisit afterward, and then we have informed sources telling us that Hun Sen in fact wanted Abhisit to spend the night in Phnom Penh, but Abhisit did not have time to.
Wow. What do you think Thaksin will be thinking about now? Will be calling Hun Sen and say, "Hey, buddy, what is happening? What are you doing?"
In fact, Abhisit told Phnom Penh Post that the issue of Kun Thaksin is no longer there. It's a non-issue at the moment. So the only issue is Khao Pravihan, and which is to be tackled later by both governments.
Well, when you say later, it's not more than 6 months, because about June.
In June.
Next year, well, about 8 months from now, in June next year, that issue will come back again. We managed to postpone it for 1 year, but Abhisit, we have to show that he's really tough with Hun Sen when the time comes.